schizo narcissist. Like, he's so jealous of me.
He's so jealous. He's so jealous. No, he is. No, he is. I'm telling you.
And I know that his blood is fucking boiling watching this. That's the best part.
Yeah. That's funny. Guys, I think he might be just a little bit mad. Good morning, guys. Mtashed. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to make on you, but you said in your own video that you think Tectone is going to have the last laugh, and I'm going to post more than you, so I will do exactly that. Before we dive back in, here's something you can actually do while you're bored. Play games and get paid for it. If you hit the link in my description or scan the QR code on screen, you can sign up to freecash.com and start right away. It's simple. Create an account with your email and password. It takes seconds. Inside, you'll see a wall of games and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through the levels, and the cash lands straight into your free cash account. It's like turning your downtime into a side hustle without even noticing. Some people even pull in $10, $20 a day. If you put in the effort, you can go a lot higher. You can spend a couple bucks in game to hit the levels faster, which lets you unlock the bigger offers and payouts. That's how some users end up earning even $500 or more on certain offers. But you don't have to spend anything. You can stick to the free levels and still cash out. The whole point is that instead of just sitting there scrolling, you're playing and you're earning at the same time. So when it's time to cash out, you got options, PayPal and gift cards. So if you're curious, hit the link in my description or scan the code on screen. And when you use my link or QR code, you'll also get $5 bonus to start things off. You also said in this video that this would be your last time responding. Mtashed, you are a liar. You are. You're not a man of your word. You can't keep your word. You never have. You never will. I understand more deeply why you hate me and why you hate Asmongold. The reason why you hate me, Mtashed, is because you want to be me. You say vehemently that you don't, yet every bit of advice I've given you, you've taken. You took down all your videos because I told you to. You re-uploaded all your videos because I told you to. Because you're my good little boy. And speaking of good little boys, the reason why you hate Asmongold is because the last time we played League of Legends, you told me that your son was an Asmongold viewer, and he even called him based. And the reason why you hate Asmongold is because deep down, you realize that Asmongold is more of a role model to your children than you are, because you're a soy little bitch. Now, I wanted to move forward, but you said that you were so unbothered by all of this drama that you decided to follow up with a 42-minute video, a 42-minute crash out. Little cringe, not gonna lie. Not a good look for someone who is apparently so happy and willing to retire and has the money to retire, even though Mtashed, you asked me for a job. And you know you asked me for a job. You are not financially capable to retire right now. You might be able to go on break for 5 or 6 years, but you do not have the means to retire in perpetuity. You don't, especially with a family you have to support. I have literally offered to help you with your channel. I have literally offered to give you money just to take care of you, even though you have completely me since day one. That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. Me and you were good, and I tried to be good. And in this video, you even admit that we were good. You even admit that I tried to play games with you over and over and over again and just talk and just try to be cordial. And you blow me off, you blow me off, you blow me off. And that's cool. I don't care. You also say that I excommunicated you from any collab so you couldn't connect with anyone. That's also demonstrably false. I had you on the Gotcha Cast multiple times. As a matter of fact, I'm saying all these words. Why don't I prove a couple of them? This is me doing my weekly podcast, Mtashed, my podcast. And I invite you on once, not just once, twice, minimum twice onto my weekly podcast because, Mtashed, I genuinely wanted to help you. Because when I see you, I see a man who's struggling mentally, and you always have. You've been a very deeply mentally struggling individual, and you project your own insecurities on everybody else. This entire 42-minute video, you didn't even make a compelling argument. My chat doesn't give a but the views that I'm getting off covering this honestly isn't worth it. But I see a struggling individual, and I'm trying to help you out here. I really am. I was ready to address all of these controversies that you'd bring up, all these points that you were trying to bring up. And by the way, if you don't think that you're deeply troubled, you went after Asmongold for trying to take care of his own parents on the brink of death. And you on him for his house being a little bit dirty because he's taking care of his mother who only had a couple months left to live. Like, this is how far you've sunk in order to attempt to save your dead channel. Because Mtashed, I say all the time that you're stupid. There's no reason for me to say that again because you know that you are, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being stupid, although I'd highly recommend you seek further education. But the reality is, Mtashed, the one thing that you hate being called more than anything is that you're a failure. And you are. You had everything going for you. You had hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and still you couldn't get anybody to give a shit about what you're saying. I mean, Mtashed, you were even trying to flex on me. Hold on, let's pull this up because you really wanted to flex on us. Mtashed, you go in this video and you try to talk about how much more money you've made than anybody else and how this is your best year of all time. 2020, you made $259,000 on YouTube. Mtashed, I really hate to blow this. I really hate to, Mtashed, I took half a year off. I took half a year off this year. I'm not even showing you my best year. I took half a year off this year, and I made almost triple the money you did. And by the way, Mtashed, you're Canadian. You're Canadian. This money is Canadian. So USD to CAD, on your best year of all time, I made 3 times the amount of money that you did, and I took half a year off just because I wanted to get more research and develop my content. And Mtashed, you should do the same. This is one of the most pathetic crash outs I've ever seen. I understand that you hate Asmongold because, your kids prefer him over you, and that's okay. But maybe you should do some self-reflection instead of blaming everybody else on your problems. I mean, and the reality is that I know you can't even take your own word. That's how mentally deranged you are, is that you will make a follow-up video because everything you say you're going to do, you do the exact opposite. And everything that I tell you to do, you listen to that verbatim while saying that you hate me. It's like you're like some weird ex-girlfriend. So anyways, I had no reason to address your entire 42-minute crash out besides, bro, get therapy. Get some help. Spend some time with your family. Spend some time with your loved ones. This is just weird. So my editor made a hyper compilation of your video for me so I can address it all at once. So let's talk about it.
Syndrome is not a formal medical diagnosis used in modern medicine or psychology. The phrase is sometimes used to describe severe mental disturbance, irrational behavior, or psychological instability.
He made it sound like I'm this schizo. This absolute schizo, and maybe I am.
In today's video, we will take a closer look at this syndrome and help you figure out if you or a loved one is suffering from it.
Oh, man. It was funny how quick he unproud his videos after you told him to. He does everything that I tell him to do.
Delusions or fixation, often stemming from cognitive distortions, automatic, biased, or irrational thought patterns that cause the brain to perceive reality inaccurately.
Tectone was a jealous loser of me from day one.
As we can see, this man is suffering from delusions, thinking people are jealous of himself when in reality, people don't really care.
Tectone was always inflammatory. He always was poking the bear. He was constantly talking to me.
Okay, it wasn't poking the bear. It was poking the chipmunk. You haven't made it to the levels of bear yet. Do you want to know why Mtashed thinks that, and I haven't watched this video yet, but I'm sure it's great. Thank you, editors, for making this. Do you want to know why Mtashed thinks I was so obsessed with him? That I hated him? Because I said his guide video that everybody already said was as well as I said, Klee's not bad, you're bad, because if you played Klee a certain way, you could actually make her quite good on the launch of Genshin Impact, though she quickly fell off. But when she was released, she was the highest DPS in the game, or at least one of them. And because I said Klee wasn't bad, you're bad, a topic that everybody in the entire community was talking about, Mtashed assumed I was talking him. That's how insecure he is. And I mean this genuinely. The majority of people who think that I hate them, who are out to get them, are taking vague comments that I'm making and saying, he's talking about me! He's talking about me! I know it! I mean, he's not saying my name, and he's saying things that are applicable to hundreds of thousands of other people, but he's talking about me! Over and over and over again. People are like this constantly. Mtashed being another one.
As we can see, this man has this unnaturally strong interest or fixation towards this Tectone guy, thinking he's always after him.
He's saying, newsflash for you, kid. Please not bad, you're bad. 2 hours after I posted my review of this character.
Yeah, you mean that topic that everybody else in the millions of players who were playing Genshin Impact were also saying? I want to let you know, literally everybody else was saying that. I did the exact same thing with Zhongli. I did the exact same thing with Ganyu. I frequently went against the curve of public opinion, and I ended up being right every time, by the way, because I'll be real, guys, Ganyu is, to this day, a S-tier support, and Zhongli did not need to be nerfed. He did not. Didn't Mtashed admit that he was jealous of you earlier this year? Yes. Or no, that was 2 years ago. I don't know if that clips in here, but yes, he did. Let's keep going here.
And he just instantly backpacks off of it and tries to dunk on me.
Once again, we see him saying this Tectone guy is attacking him on his takes. But if you do some research, almost everyone, including myself, thought Klee was bad. So at that time, he wasn't talking you, but to a large group of people who thought the same way. You just happened to be in that same group as us. If anything, it would be this guy that went after you. Heck, he even put you in the title.
This is a video where...
You see what I mean? I say these comments about tons of different people, and then these people say, no, he's specifically talking about me. No, I'm not. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. These people make their own delusions my problem because I'm making a blanket statement and they say, oh, well, he's talking about me. It's crazy, bro.
I called him out.
These people are so schizophrenic.
Constantly talking me. And at the time, I was a bigger streamer.
I mean, to be fair, Mtashed, you absolutely deserved all the talk you got. And by the way, it wasn't just me talking you. It was everybody talking you. Because the guide video you made was terrible. Mtashed, you made a video called How to 10 Times Your Damage in Genshin Impact. And one of your tips was equip gear. I'm not even kidding. You can go watch this for yourself. It's terrible. Like, the video was terrible. Everybody was dunking on you, but for some reason, when everybody else says it, you don't have a problem. When I say it, you lose your mind. You lose your mind. And the problem is people aren't believing the innocent Canadian anymore. These people know that you're out of control.
And if we get into all that stuff, I was a huge streamer for Genshin Impact, and I had the most viewers for a long time in...
I don't think that happened. So Genshin Impact released in September of 2020. All right, let's fact check this because we're right here. So September of 2020, he had 400 viewers. And then he went to 2,000, and then he dropped down to 1,600, 1,200, 1,000, 900, 600. Okay, then we have May. September of 2020, 700, so literally double his viewers. His spike of all time was 2K for the exact same month, and you can look this up yourself. I had more viewers, I averaged 2,200, and immediately after that spike, he fell off dramatically while I continued to climb the entire time. So, no. That's just demonstrably false That quite literally never happened. You never averaged more viewers. You never had more viewers. Maybe you got rated and then you remembered the viewership and then you think that means something, but no, this is just another delusional lie by a very out of touch, insecure man. Mtashed, you realize that this information is public, right?
Till I called the game out. And the second that I did, all my viewers went away. And then it came out later that the Hoyoverse was viewbotting the directory.
Okay, that input had nothing to do with Tectone.
None of that had to do with me, as well as the person who shit-talked the company first was me. The person who exposed Hoyoverse for viewbotting and lost my contract was me. So not only does all of this have nothing to do with me, not only is the information you're saying be demonstrably false, all of the credit you're about to take for blowing the lid off Genshin, I did first. It's kind of just a little bit embarrassing.
That seems more like a Hoyoverse issue. But
True.
whatever, moving on.
So there's a Twitch VOD from literally days ago,
Right.
where multiple other content creators were attempting to throw slight shade.
Right.
I sound like such a here. It's crazy how different you'll sound once you go through second puberty. Shout out to Pirate Software, as well as lose 130 pounds.
And I was talking.
Which is true. There is, at the time, everyone was making comments about me. Being
Exactly. So everybody was talking about this thing, yet the only person you had a problem with saying these things was me. When you told me that you hated me. And then once I realized how much it was you up, I literally go on call with you and I try to make things better. I even call you, I believe I call you the smartest businessman in Genshin Impact.
this random normie that came from Destiny playing gacha games, didn't know anything. Why is he getting 7 million views on his videos? I completely understand it.
You never got 7 million views on launch of Genshin Impact. That's just not a thing that happened. Now, over the course of 6 years since you've posted it, now you might have 7 million views. But that video did not receive anywhere near 7 million views on launch. You may have hit 800,000, 1.5 million, but so did my videos. I had a video reach 1.2 and it was me fixing somebody's account. So no, your video just did not get 7 million views. I can even pull this up. Your video now has 7.8 million views, but this was over the course of 5 to 6 years. So no, that's simply not a thing that had happened. Even so much so that you tell me that that video still gets 2,000 views a day. That adds up. Nobody had 7 million views on launch. Let's keep going here.
About how I think you are the smartest professional businessman in all of Genshin Impact.
I literally was complimenting him in this video.
I am the smartest, most professional businessman in all of Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I was literally in this call being nice to him.
So far, I see nothing wrong for Tectone. If anything, all I see is good things from him.
Straight up.
And I understand that calling out these people is just not worth it in any way. In almost any way. But for some reason, there's a voice in the back of my brain that also goes, F these guys.
Okay, well, you have a mental disorder. Don't make that my issue. Just because you have voices in your head doesn't mean that I have to deal with them. Everything I did for you at the start was try to play to your own insecurity, because whenever I would say the thing that everybody else was saying, you would have a problem with only me. Whenever I would go against the thing that everybody else was saying, you'd make it a big deal. I even go on call and I glaze the out of you just so that you're okay and you'll calm the down. I really don't see what I did that was bad here, but I mean, what are you gonna talk about? Hex juice?
Not even as much Asmongold. Tectone.
Now, if a voice feels like it is coming from someone and it explicitly commands you to say bad things to yourself or others, this is a symptom known in mental health as a command hallucination.
Yo, Fino, thank you for the $10, bro. Just gifted me Mtash's monthly pay. Appreciate you, bro.
It is often linked to high stress, trauma, or underlying conditions like severe depression, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia, which might be the reason for this.
He made it sound like I'm this schizo, this absolute schizo, and maybe I am.
Poor judging. The inability to make sound, logical decisions, often failing to consider.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, we had, I see you not. So we have Mtashed projecting his own insecurities on me. I had another one, this is real, by the way. So 2 of my ops were exposed for currently, as well as previously, being involved in doxing and hyper-obsessing over the people they're trying to cancel on the internet. And another one of my ops just yesterday got exposed for having CSAM material on his computer. So guys, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't mean to be pull a Hassan here and say, oh dude, all my ops are crazy, but like, I can't help that these things are actually happening. And it's kind of wild if you've been on Twitter. Once again, I'm not even gonna say their names because there's no reason to. I have no desire to do that. Now, if they want to self-report on themselves, they can, but I have no interest. But I was shocked to find this shit. What is CSAM? A child material. I have no reason to want to shit talk these people. To be honest, I don't even blame them for hating me because I understand that if you are of a certain ilk and you look at things in a certain light, you might think that I'm a bad guy. I don't blame them. I try very hard not to hold grudges against these people. And also, it pays their bills. It's okay. But it is kind of wild how all of this is happening to them, and I don't wish to cause them any more issues. I honestly wish that they could move on and cover people who are actually, actually a problem, or continue making videos about me. I don't give a But man, it's just really not a good look right now, and I hope they find Jesus.
Consider long-term consequences or accurately weigh evidence.
I gained nothing from making this video, really.
You gained relevance. And the videos that you're making are the most viewed videos that you've released in quite some time.
It's actually a lose-lose situation in almost every situation.
Drama isn't losing if you have a point. If you can properly articulate your points and dismantle the opposition's argument, it's always a net positive. The reason why these videos don't work out for you, Mtashed, is because you're honestly very dumb and you don't know how to do that. Even your own channel, even your own comments have told you specifically, just focus on the arguments, and you can't do that. All you do is say, they're evil, they're bad, they're gay, Asmongold's mom should have died. It's like, bro, you look crazy because you are crazy. You have a family and children you could be hanging out with right now, but instead you're tweaking out on Tectone and Asmongold on the internet because you're upset they get more views than you.
As we see, this man is making a poor judgment call to post this video, when in fact, this will not help but actually harm his own channel.
True.
I wish that he didn't let the teeth rot from his mouth to the point that he would need surgery or to get his teeth fixed. I wish he didn't have cockroaches and rats infesting his house.
Why?
And yes, he might have cleaned it, but to get to the state that he was in, he has to be so mentally ill. I feel sorry for the guy.
As we see, this man goes after another person by the name of Asmongold. However,
My goat.
he'll soon find out it was a bad idea to do that because...
By the way, Mtashed, during the point where his house was the messiest, was during the time where Asmongold had to watch his mother kill herself day after day after day and wouldn't allow him to clean up anything because it would bother her. And then as well as immediately after that, everybody blamed the death of his mother on him. And then immediately after that, they were calling him a pedophile and a freak and on him every day. And then immediately after that, his dad died. And he had to sit there and take care of his mom while she was sick to the best of his ability. And he had to watch her die. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I think Asmongold's a great man. He's the second best person I know, after me, of course. And here's the part where I don't mean to make you feel like an asshole, Mtashed, but I went to his house, and I know where his mom died. And Asmongold, where his mom died, left it exactly as it was with a framed photo of him and his mom. So he was kind of going through a lot emotionally. And I find it ridiculous. It hurts every time just to hear that, man. It really does. It hurts every time just to hear it. Ridiculous how many people go after about, oh, dude, your house is dirty. But they don't understand why it got to that point.
But if you think that video was not a poor judgment call, then why was the video taken down?
I forgot he deleted both those videos because he looked psychotic. And Mtashed, good luck moving on with your career, okay? We all saw how Enviosity tried to move on. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're not the bear being poked. Not only did you go after me, you went after Asmongold. Holy f***, you're screwed, man. You are screwed.
It's a repeated pattern that communities dislike him and he moves away from it. It's a repeated pattern that...
But I would like to say, guys, I don't want any of you guys going after Mtashed, giving him and harassing him. Okay? That is not my wishes. What you guys do with your own free will is your own free will. But I don't want to condone any of that. But once again, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, I don't want that.
He has friends that all of a sudden aren't friends. It's a repeated pattern that he joins OTK and then half the people in OTK, he hates them.
Yet another poor call.
Yep.
You can tell because if we look into this, the communities he moved away from was never his fault.
True.
Those friends he's not friends with was mostly because of differences they have. But
True.
he still cares for them too.
Just politics, baby. Good morning, my beautiful fiance.
Good morning.
You got me a coffee?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love you. You still scared from last night?
It was bad. But no, I slept fine.
Good. Here, let me give you a kiss. Let me keep going, okay? Love you. All right. Editor, keep that in. We're back.
A point. An OTK seemed like a relationship with a coworker, except for that plushie victim. That guy hates everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
As much as I'd like to talk about every symptom, I'm gonna speed run a few.
Here we go. Yeah, let's go!
With videos like the one I'm making, context also matters, and context is a really tough thing to nail down and not be obstructed. I don't care if he defends each point and he brings up a clip. I just don't actually care. And I will attack the arguments a little bit more head-on instead
Sure.
of being an emotional cuck. Fries are in the bag, boys. I lost everything. My wife did just leave me as well. I had it really good. I'd play video games in my basement while my wife banged all the neighbors.
Oh my God.
And I was happy.
Oh my
In this
God.
big falling out, I was emotional. I was tilted. That's what I do, baby. I get emotional and I start saying.
Yep. Man, I can't believe that one of my biggest ops, Mtashed, is a self-proclaimed cuck. Man, we are really going to the bottom of the barrel for ops to take down Tectone and Asmongold, huh? This is getting a little bit sad.
In a lot of things that have happened in the past, especially coming from Tectone, because he really likes to do this. And I want to give a few examples of this. And,
Good.
And here's the thing is, I'm not going to do an hour-long debunk, but I'm going to tell you.
Because you can't. Because you literally can't. Why would you not do that?
What I see
Go ahead.
and what I saw for 5 years.
Uh-huh.
I think he does it in this one. I think he did it.
Won't do an hour-long debunk, makes a 42-minute rant. I mean, oh my God. This guy is so pathetic. He can't even take his own word that he made 10 minutes ago.
I think he does it in this one. I think he did it in some of the recent ones. He's always trying to be like, oh, and guess what? I'm also going to have kids and get married too. Because you wish you were me, Tectone.
No, that's kind of just like a thing that everybody on Earth does. I know. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting married and I'm having kids. Bro, that's like what everybody's been doing in history since the beginning of time. This guy is out of his fucking mind. I know.
And he twists it like, Mtashed wishes he was me. I would never want to be you, you loser. And
it sucks. Because I genuinely like the guy. Because he's such a character. You know? He's like DSP. He's so mad. Yeah, do you think? I wonder what his kids think of this video. I wonder what his kids think of them seeing their dad like this. It's honestly like it's crazy to me. It is. He's not mad, by the way, guys. He's not mad.
And I don't give a shit if you believe me. You're so embarrassing, it's crazy. He's actually like schizo, narcissist, like he's so jealous of me.
He looks like he's losing his fucking mind. Oh my god, bro. He looks like he's losing his mind.
Schizo, narcissist, like he's so jealous of me.
He's so jealous. He's so jealous. No, he is. I'm telling you. That's the intro to the video. Have fun with that, editors. You don't understand. Everyone for the past 1,000 years want to be just like Mtashed. I know, man. Thank you for the $5, brother. Thank you, dog.
And I know that his blood is boiling watching this. That's the best part. Is
yeah. That's funny. Jesus. It's sad because this is exactly what projection looks like. I mean, this is hilarious. Guys, I think he might be just a little bit mad.
he thinks that that's what happens to me.
Well, we're seeing that live on camera. I want to remind you that Mtashed, he has less money than me, but he has a lot of money, a wife and his kids, and he's spending his time crashing out on Tectone and Asmongold on the internet.
The video that I made about enviosity was, I understand that mint picker is like not, it's, if you get called mint picker, it's not the end of the world. You gotta have thicker skin. But at the same time, Tectone repeatedly saying, enviosity, you're a mint picker, mint picker, mint picker. He said that because I brought up the mint picking thing, I'm the reason enviosity quit. I'm the reason everyone called him mint. Like he twists and changes it, and he just revises and omits things.
Hey, to be fair, hey, you're right. I was 100% the reason why enviosity got called a mint picker. If it wasn't me, it was Asmon. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, I made that one time as an offhanded joke. I didn't think you'd remember that, but yeah, that's hilarious. No, obviously it was me or Asmon, one of us. Hilarious. But now he's playing Pokemon, so good for him. Today, NVS, breaking news today, Enviosity cried on stream for being called a mint picker. Hold up, we gotta play a classic.
I should be the only motherfucker getting praise. I don't spend money. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Today, Enviosity cried on stream for being called a mint picker.
It's a classic, bro. Let's keep going here.
End of an era. Privated all of my content because some of my Genshin videos get 1,000 to 2,000 views every single day. And I believe it keeps telling the algorithm that is my primary content. The experiment begins today.
Yep.
I am gonna just most likely move on, and I might even just cover Genshin Impact. I think my channel is so cooked, I might just make videos and then make a completely other channel. I don't even know what it'll be on, or I might just milk the Genshin stuff and not make a channel and just retire, because I don't need more money.
This guy has gone back against everything he said in the past 48 hours. And you know what's funny? He's done going after Asmongold because he realizes that's a battle that he can't lose. Now, I'm a guy who's been debuffed so many times. There's so many debuffs on me that I'm low-hanging fruit. People go after me. It's literally, it's like a level 19 versus like a level 40 in World of Warcraft. Yet somehow I still consistently win every single time because I'm just better. You have every advantage gear-wise to go after me, and yet I outplay the out of all these people, and I'm still getting multi-millions amount of views every single day, despite hundreds of people trying to take me down every day. And the thing is, they'll never win, and they know that.
And I'm not scared of you, and I'm not scared of your audience, because at the end of the day, my channel's dead anyways. What do I gotta lose?
There it is. What's going on?
The thing is with Mtashed, though,
Rich Campbell? Wait, my Lord and Savior, Rich Campbell? He's here? He talked about this?
that he'll never understand is even if that guy said the right thing, you could literally, you could take all of the most powerful Jews in the world and you could write Mtashed the perfect script for everything to say. And he would still not get any views because he's so unlikable.
Get his ass rich! Damn, bro, it's so good to see this back. Rich is such a good ass dude, bro. He is. He is a good ass dude. I mean, he's a Jew, but I'm vouching for this one, guys. I'm gonna vouch. This Jew has my vouch.
And, you know, just some people are like that. The dude's he's not meant to be a content creator.
True.
He'll never be successful.
True.
And that's fine.
Facts.
I hope that, I hope he finds a job that he's good at. I think most likely, though, any job that he would be good at would involve
Not talking to anybody.
people not having to talk to him at all.
And there it is. Same brand. Same brand. I'm proud of Rich right now. This is big.
Or hear his voice. Or involve him, like, creatively coming up with the things to say.
Yep.
Because all he's ever done is copy other people and
Facts.
be worse at it.
Facts.
And be, like, really annoying with how he speaks.
Now,
Facts.
if you or a loved one have these symptoms, or you think they have derangement syndrome, then damn, that sucks. Like I said, it's not an official mental illness. It's a derogatory term used to describe someone's intense,
Damn, that
obsessive,
sucks.
or seemingly irrational emotional reactions to a specific person. Well, good luck dealing with them, I guess.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm out.
Bro, DWG, what a incredible video. That was awesome. That was so good. I mean, what a treat it is to go down memory lane and just, completely obliterate these psychotic individuals who, when their career fails, you know what they do? In case of emergency, break glass. Oh, Tectone's actually a really bad guy. So do I get my thousands of views now? Did I said the thing. We're all going to agree with me, right? Jesus, bro. Get a grip. Anyways, Mtashed. Good luck in getting a job. If you want YouTube tips, legit, just apologize. I will still forgive you. I will still forgive you. I will still forgive you. But you have to apologize. I'll be waiting for that. And you have to mean it. You have to mean it. Just apologize, and then we'll talk it out. Okay? Love you, buddy. May God bless you. Hope you go to church. Hope you find God. Take care of yourself, buddy. Bye-bye.